Welcome back, everybody, to Late Entry, your favorite or soon-to-be favorite place for sports news, the wildest viral topics, and conversations guaranteed to make you laugh. We got Kyle with us tonight,
What up, though?
and as always, your host, Double Dose.
With the
Uh,
most.
we've got that cannot be the continuation of what comes after my name.
it's like the it's like a Blues Clues way of introducing you. With the most.
Tonight we've got some sports topics, some NBA basketball. We're gonna have some Lexi's lore. But before we do that, we're gonna get into the craziest fucking story of 2025. Well, arguably, 2025 has been nuts. But
Yeah, we've had a lot to talk about.
yeah, so in Philadelphia today,
Born and raised.
there is a lady now who is known as the Delco Pooper, and this lady was involved in a road rage accident or a road rage incident, I should say, where it resulted in her getting out of her car, going over to the car behind her, and taking a wet, nasty shit all over the front of that car. Dog. Oh my god, if you haven't seen the video for this, you need to go and look this up. It is the Delco Pooper. This shit is wild. So there's a video that came out after. So there's one of her actually shitting on the car. There's one that came out after where she was arrested. And someone's like trying to record her while she's getting in the car. And she was saying that the person was following her. And she kept telling them to stop following her. And so that was her self-defense mode, I guess. My whole thing is, I would say that, like, probably the most vulnerable you are as a human being is about halfway through a shit. Like you're fucking, like, your bottom half is naked, and you can't really move around too much. You know what I mean? Like, I would say that's about as vulnerable as it gets. So,
Yeah.
if you really thought that you were in that much danger, I'm not thinking that you're shitting on a car. I
No, Dana White is not giving her a contract. She gave her the fullback advantage. That was not good MMA practice. That was not good fighting practice.
no,
Um,
I struggle to see
Go
how
ahead.
she's going to be able to justify this as self-defense, dog. That's just crazy coming out and doing crazy shit, literally.
Yeah,
What do you
she
think?
might be able to testify on self-defecation, but probably not self-defense.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't care what kind of road rage you got. Um, Life is a rocky road. It doesn't mean you need to make one on somebody else's freaking hood. Um, I've been angry in traffic, but I've never let my laxative thoughts win.
Oh,
Um,
you're on, bro.
but yeah, I mean, this woman, she she really put herself in a corner. Um, and she allowed me to tee off here. That was some jackass level shit to be able to poop on command like that. I mean, they should probably hire her on the spot right now.
That's what
Steve-O should be on her line.
that's what I want to know is how she was able just to summon that up right in the moment to fucking shit. And what's crazy is someone in the comments had pointed out that the video where she's getting arrested, someone at the 9 second mark, someone yells out, "What did you eat that day?" It was crazy. What's crazy is it wasn't even like she popped out like a solid turd. It was like fucking straight diarrhea all in the front of this lady's
Sploosh.
car.
Bro, I had to watch it a second time when you sent it. I was like, I don't think they showed the shit. And then you just saw the pool as she ran away from the car, bro. It was terrible. I think she's guilty on all shit counts.
It was some nasty shit, dog. Oh my god. So I want to know, like, I know there's very few circumstances where you're allowed to run somebody over, dog. I want to know if you see somebody sitting on the top of your car and the brown hole is showing, can you fucking drive forward to avoid getting shitted on? We
And the
need,
gas started flowing, dude. Let's get it rolling, man.
man, if you were a lawyer and you watch this show, please leave us in the comments and tell us if you can beat the case.
Is that self-defense at
If,
that point?
if somebody is shitting on your car, you're allowed to hit the gas. Oh my god. And then the fact that she already got a name, dog, the Delco Pooper. Like, imagine, like, and your face is everywhere. So for the rest of your life, bro, you go, people, oh my god.
And she like took that interview. Like she was proud to be like, I am justified in my act.
Yeah.
Like she deserved that. She deserved my corn
My,
undigested.
no, look, man, I take mental health, like crash outs, for lack of a better word, seriously, and I hope that she gets some help. But at the same time, if you take a shit on somebody's car in broad daylight and it gets recorded, we're gonna talk about it.
You just opened free reign. Yeah.
All right. Now that the the funny news is out of the way, let's get into some pain. So, both of our teams got dropped over the last few days. It's been a tough week, dog. On Sunday, I had to deal with back-to-back Pistons, then Lakers losses, and then in the back-to-back days, I had to deal with both of them getting eliminated from the playoffs. So, let's get into the Lakers one real fast, and then we'll hit the Pistons.
Yeah, let's start there.
Absolutely brutal, dog. It was like a culmination of all of the worst things that could possibly happen. You've got everyone and their mom on Twitter screaming at JJ Redick for refusing to play Jackson Hayes, while fucking Rudy Gobert is giving a generational performance. They had him out there looking like prime Dwight Howard. He had a literal career high points and rebounds. Bro put up a 20-plus. I forgot, it was like 27 and 26 or something like that. It was crazy. But yeah, he was feasting. And what killed me is the fact that aside from Rudy Gobert having a phenomenal game, the Wolves were trying to throw the game as best as they possibly could. They shot 7 of 47 from 3. Once again, 7 of 47. They missed 43s that game and still won. If that is just not a testament to how fucking bad the Lakers went out. Luka.
They needed a big. They got exposed big time. I mean, no pun intended.
Yeah, literally.
And like you just said, people calling for Jackson Hayes, but what would he have really done? You know, he's not AD. He's not the defender that they need right now. You're probably gonna get on your campaign to start your Giannis to LA trend right about now. It's that time of year for you, I bet. And I wish I could say Giannis to the Pistons, because you always like to say I want everybody to the Pistons, which I do. I would be lying if I said when people started talking about him leaving, I wasn't like, huh. But there's no way. That doesn't flow. But him going to LA, in my head, shit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Especially LeBron on his way out. LA has oodles of money.
I don't think he's going to the.
Him and Luka?
Excuse me. I don't think he's going to wind up going there. I don't think it's possible.
Where do you see him?
Giannis?
Mm-hmm.
Miami.
Okay.
Or the Spurs. Although we're going to talk about this in a second. Recent developments have made that maybe not quite as enticing. But still being able to team up with Wemby, have two big-ass giraffes out there, have De'Aaron Fox, have Chris Paul, that could be something. Although it would be coming out to the West, which is loaded, but that could be something.
That could.
But yeah.
So now, what do you?
Go ahead.
What do you? Sorry to
to
get back on track, like, Luka needs a contract too. Like, what do you see for the Lakers here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they need to get a center. I think that they need to get some perimeter defense, like at the wings. I think that that's probably the most important thing that they need. They can't defend anybody. Although Charles Barkley said some clown shit after that game. He got on TV and was talking about how LeBron doesn't defend anybody. My boy Chuck, did you watch that series? He was probably the best defender consistently on the court.
Yes,
His offense
LeBron
struggled.
played the hardest defense. Yeah, I will testify to say that I have talked shit about LeBron's defense. Not his ability to play defense, but his effort in the past on defense. But he played hard this series. I would argue that Luka was the one that was lazy this series on defense. It was just as soon as it was past the perimeter, he was like, "Oh, you want to switch? Oh shit, I'm 270." Like
Yeah,
I
Luka.
don't know. That's how it felt to me a little bit. But his offense was pretty good. But like I don't know. I think the Lakers are gonna definitely continue to play with Luka as their franchise guy and build around him. Um, I really hope LeBron has a couple more years in him because I still think he's a great player and he could maybe even help them win another championship. But obviously they fell short this year and so did my boys. So I can't talk too much shit.
Yeah, I think that I mean, Luca definitely needs like a lob threat that he can get up to, throw the ball to. I want to shout out Rui Hachimura. That man had a good series. He was really the only reliable person outside of, the stars. Austin Reeves, we talked about before, did not look good. Crazy, crazy to see him. Like, he's the best third option in the league, best third option in the league. I've been watching Podzimski for the Warriors play better. All of the players for the Wolves play better. Lots of other third options looking a lot better right now. So it's been sad. But yeah, Luca, he didn't have any phenomenal like games this series where it's like, oh, that's like prime like Mavericks Luca. Like Luca can get
No.
away a little bit more on like not playing defense when he's putting up those like 40-point games and you're like, holy shit, this guy is incredible. And he still had some really like few good plays where it's like, oh wow, like that's the Luca that we've been looking for, but it wasn't consistent enough. And
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't game time Luca. It wasn't playoff Luca. Yeah,
no,
go ahead.
it was bad. He and LeBron both got hurt in the final game too. Both played through it. I do want to give some credit to them for playing through both of those injuries and trying their hardest to close it out. But at the end of the day, could not get it done, and it was depressing. But I mean, we've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I think the Wolves are coming out of the West. I think that they can probably take
Mhm.
whoever else. And we're going to talk about their next matchup. We're going to talk about in a little bit about the Warriors and the Rockets. But I see no threat from either one of those teams to them.
No, I don't. And even yeah, not to look ahead, but they're the team to beat. There's no doubt.
Yep.
Um, I know Ant. I've been seeing some videos on YouTube about him on his shit talk right now, and he deserves it, right? Like he just beat two of the top five, top 10 players right now in the league,
That dude
and
took
two people that
he took a victory lap outside of Staples Center. He walked around the whole thing after the game outside. Crazy.
that's awesome.
Crazy.
That man, I mean, talk about that's face of the league type shit right there. Come on.
Yep. I,
He don't want it, but he's on his way.
we talked about that, yeah, last episode with Toph. I truly believe that he's going to wind up being our face.
I do too. And I think it's going to happen sooner than later. I really do. Like the way he even talked about himself in the I know we haven't really talked about the Road to Gold series that they have on Netflix, but the way he was talking to Obama about like I'm him.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me, I'm him. Like, and he's talking to the former president, and like the president was like testing him on how good. He's like, no, don't even try me, don't even try me, Prez. Like
Yep.
he is him, man. He wants it. He wants the smoke, no matter. And the higher the threat, the more he turns on, and that's what makes like a face of the league is someone that just like goes against the star, Cade Cunningham. What are you doing? and finds a way to dig deep and get the win.
Yep, and um, he was already great last season, and then he spent the off season going through and playing the Olympics with KD, with LeBron, with some of the best players that we've got. And so it seems like he learned even more from that and came back on a mission to kill even more. So shout out Ant
Yeah,
Edwards, man.
100%.
I'm excited to see what he does
And
next.
even like when this podcast started, like Ant was like kind of trending down, like he was kind of on a lull. I know we started in like January-ish, February-ish, like right around All-Star break, and like, but he has like really flipped his team around and like from a just a mentality perspective and just gotten them right back on track to make another playoff run. And yeah, now that my team's out, fuck it,
For
I think
Ant,
I'm rooting for the Timberwolves.
yeah, me too. Speaking of your team, you want to get some shit off your chest?
Yeah, let me do some breathing treatment real quick. Hold on. Um, so I think that Cade needs to take Brunson to the same Chinese restaurant that Lindsay Lohan took her mom to in Freaky Friday and just do a quick little swap so that he can get the clutch gene because motherfucker went 0 for 8 from 3-point the whole night.
Oof.
And I know that like 3-point wasn't what Cade was drafted for, but 0 for 8 is abysmal, brother. You're the face of our team, and you couldn't hit a single three-pointer. I saw at least half of those wide open set up for you, and you couldn't hit those. You hit them all short. Man, get out of Texas, bro, or OSU. Get out of OSU, bro. Like, that drove me insane that he was hitting every three-point short, and, like, Malik Beasley is just, like, wrestling through 3 defenders to get 7 threes in the game. Asar Thompson, you're my hero. Like, you will be the future of this defense. He will mold this defense, and him against Brunson was my favorite part of this series. Just watching him lock down Brunson and watching Brunson like not be able to take over the game fully like he wanted to. Obviously, he still got 35 in Game 6, but I am proud of the boys. I just wish that I wish we could have, I mean, we kept it close in every single game. It shouldn't have even been 3-1. It was just depressing to go out that way, but they fought hard and we show promise. Jalen Duren is a freaking beast. 21, 22 years old. He's got a bright future. So I can't hang my head too low, but I really thought we were going to upset these guys, and I thought we were going to be the series of the first round.
Man, I got a few thoughts about this whole thing. First of all, it's inexplicable to me how they lost every home game. The 2 games that they won were on the road. That I don't understand. That's like the most backward thing ever, especially for a young team. Usually, like younger players and role players, play better at home. And the fact that they, like I said, were able to get 2 games on the road, but then not close out a single game at home, that just does not make any sense to me at all.
I agree.
I was hype, and I was texting the group chat. I was talking about in the final few minutes, Asar had locked down Brunson and forced a shot clock violation. Yeah. I was like, fuck, man. Fuck what they're talking about Draymond Green. In the final few seconds, you needed one stop. I want Asar on him.
Give me Asar. Yeah.
And then fucking the clutch player of the year made me eat my fucking words, dog. That fucking shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
So hard.
That
well,
fucking
it was almost
jab.
like a build-up. It was a build-up of the last 2 games because Asar had him so locked down. And so, yeah, he didn't feel like he could take a 3 on him. And I think he just knew that. As the clutch player of the year, you know that in that moment. I haven't even tried to take a 3 on this guy yet. So if I even show him I'm going to drive the littlest bit, he's going to bite. And Asar almost fell back on his ass, dude.
Yeah, bro, that was a nasty jab.
Terrible.
Get to a spot, hit the 3, fuck us up. And then, first of all, I think that we need some better offensive play calling it can't just devolve into every time that we need a bucket in the clutch. That it's just Cade driving to the rack and then just trying to
Yes.
put it up, and it fucking bounces out. And that happened like
Hope you get a
in like
foul or an M1.
that shit
Yeah.
happened in like 3 straight games where it's like game on the line, and that's what it was. I remember like it was like game 3, I think, where Cade like lost the ball, like
And we
fumbled it going out, and that was the end of the game. And then
Right.
that was how the game where they put the extra time on the clock because they called the shit dead. But then yeah, same thing
Right.
last night that happened, and then the final play, brother. Oh my goodness, that's just sad. Like fucking Malik didn't fucking catch it. He had a wide open three. At least if you miss the three, it's like, fuck, all right. Some people make shots, some people miss shots. It happens. But to not even get a shot off, bro, I felt like I was watching the Dallas Cowboys. Like, that shit was depressing.
You were watching Dak slide at the 20 again. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
my
rough.
God.
Dude.
Didn't
That
even
was
get a
so
shot
rough.
off.
No, they're young, man, and obviously Malik isn't, but as a team, they are so unrefined. I really hope that this raw talent, accompanied by the good coaching that JB Bickerstaff has brought us, is going to help. But like you said, the offensive teams were terrible. You have shooters, man. You have Schroeder, you have Hardaway, you have Beasley. You have 3 guys that you could put in the game, and even Harris. So you could have 4 guys at different parts of the three-point line ready to take that shot, like different spots of the floor, ready to take that shot based on where their strength is. I think, honestly, I think you give Hardaway that shot in a weird, like, because he is a clutch shooter. Back to his days in Michigan, like their win over Kansas, everybody talks about Trey Burke in those moments. Tim Hardaway hit 2 clutch threes, like on offensive rebounds that we would not have won the game if he didn't hit those. You know, it's just like he has that clutch gene. That's why I say, you know, like that Cade needs to learn that if he wants to be the face of who we are. And I do believe he will. Some people are saying on Detroit radio today, like, can you teach the clutch gene or is it born within you? You know, and I do believe there's a part of it that's born within you, but I think everybody that's a star, like even the promise that Cade's shown, has the ability to do it, you know? So I think he'll get there. He's got to get a lot more confidence with his jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, it gets in the gym a little bit. I think it'll work out. And I get your point
Yeah.
about like the threes and stuff. I just understand wanting to put the ball in your best player's hands and say, "Go get us a bucket." But yeah, it just can't be.
Yeah.
It can't devolve into you driving on 3 people every time.
Right. Yeah, or like absolute oh shit dishing it out. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Someone I really hope. I'm not sure what his contract looks like, so this might not even matter. But I really hope they bring Tobias Harris back next year.
Me too.
I feel like he's unk of the team, and he showed up
No,
well.
he is. I don't know how long his contract was signed for, but bringing him back to the Pistons was awesome. Shout out when I used to work at the Whole Foods and he was on his rookie contract. I used to be his bag boy.
Really?
I would always seek out when he would come through. I used to like work out in Birmingham, and he lived out somewhere near there at the time, you know. And yeah, I used to check his ass out, not physically,
Pause.
just his groceries. Pause.
Yeah. So tonight the Warriors lost, which is gonna put this into a game 7, the stupidest game 7 I've seen before. If they blow this 3-1 lead, the jokes are never going to end. It's crazy, bro. They're playing the Rockets, and it's nuts. And I don't understand. This was game 6, game 5. It just seems like they didn't even fucking try. They came out. Steve Kerr pulled them in like the third quarter. I think like 5 minutes into the third quarter, and he's just in the press conference like, yeah, you know, talked to Draymond a little bit. Said, what you think? 5 minutes? See if we can go on a run. If not, guess we'll just call it. Like, they didn't, bro, try. It's the playoffs. Everyone just came out assuming that they were going to fucking win game 6 and wrap this up. And then now you lost game 6 by like fucking 15, 17 points, something like that. And now you fully have given the Rockets confidence going into game 7 at their own home. that they're going to be able to beat you. It is not looking good, and I don't know what it seemed just arrogant as fuck from them. Like you've got Draymond in the post game for Game 5 joking around about how the bench players for the Warriors would like had the altercation with Sengun. He's talking about, oh, I love it. Like, how about you fucking try to like put your head down with your coach and figure out a way to win this next game? But you fucking just jerked off fucking Game 5, just assuming that you win Game 6 at home, and now you lost Game 6 at home by not a close margin, and now you're staring here looking at Game 7 going, damn. We got to go into their building and get this shit done. And they better, dog, because this is going to be embarrassing if they don't. Embarrassing. Up 3-1 means that y'all had the talent for this. You know what I mean? I mean, we're both talking from our teams being at home. But at least when you're watching the Lakers and the Timberwolves, you know who the better team was. Motherfuckers shot 7 of 47 and still beat us. We weren't beating the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
The Warriors are up 3-1. They were looking good. And I know Steph's thumb is fucked up. But still. To go out like this would be incredibly sad, and I guarantee you this, the internet is going to kill them if they blow this.
Oh, absolutely.
Going to absolutely kill them.
I have gotten absolutely roasted by myself mentally because after their play-in, they, to me, became the team to beat in the West. Like, the way they were playing and how hard they were playing.
The Warriors?
How good Jimmy and Steph were together. Like, I was like, yeah, why not? You know, Steve Kerr's a great coach. But like you just said, they have milked their way through this. It was in their hands, and they have just continued to fumble it. I still think they're going to get it done. I think they're going to win Game 7, and they're going to make for an interesting series with the Timberwolves probably, but I don't know. They really set me back on like how much I believe in them. They got a lot of work to do. Their holes are showing.
Hey, yo.
Draymond being your big guy.
They're what?
Their holes are showing.
This motherfucker talking crazy.
Draymond
tonight,
being
dog.
your big guy is a bad thing, man. Him being your big guy at 34 is a bad thing. Like, you don't need that.
Yeah. And you just saw small ball not work with the Lakers. Although I would be absolutely
Small ball.
I would love.
Call me on some shit.
I would love to see another matchup with Rudy and Draymond. Though we're gonna see some incredibly flagrant shit coming out of Draymond.
Oh man, yeah, that would be awesome. I really want to see them advance and get to the Timberwolves more than I want to see a Houston versus Timberwolves series.
Just for the Draymond Rudy, just for the Draymond Rudy situation.
Just the elbows in the post, man. I can't wait.
Draymond is the pettiest man alive too. That motherfucker flew to the Olympics just to watch the U.S. play France, just because Rudy was on the team. I remember his ass last season was fucking sitting up at the TNT desk, smiling from ear to ear like a big fucking dumb idiot he is, all excited every time Rudy was looking like shit, while he was home from the playoffs. But yeah,
he's such a sorry motherfucker.
So Game 7 will be an interesting one. Another interesting one, just to throw out real quick, is that the Clippers won last night too. So they go to Game 7. I think that's going to be fantastic. Jokic said it best. He said, "If you like basketball, I think this will be the most interesting game to watch." So I agree. Two really great teams. Unfortunately, they both can't make it out to play some of the other teams. I think that side of the bracket is so much tougher. Obviously, you've got the Timberwolves, who I view as like the big joker from the one side. And on the other side, you've got the Nuggets, you've got the Clippers, and you've got the Thunder. Like, I think that those are some three dog-ass teams. So, we'll see what happens.
No, I agree. And if you go to the East, it's like Cavaliers and Boston. You know, that's really one of those two is who you'd probably see. I think the Knicks are probably going to be so fatigued after that series that they'll probably lose to whoever. Who are they facing? So they were the 3.
Who's who facing?
The Knicks.
The Knicks are going to play the Celtics.
Oof.
Yep.
That's tough to go from a tough game, 6-game series against the Pistons to that is going to be tough.
Oh yeah, they're cooked.
Yeah, they're done.
And I remember
I mean,
last episode I was all in
player
my
of the year.
feels about all my wrong predictions. But one thing I do want to stand on is the Pacers. I still think that they're frauds. They look good against the Bucks, but the Bucks did not have any help. Giannis was out there by himself.
That's
Dame
that
didn't
was
even
kind of my
play.
argument to Nolan before the playoffs was like I would have rather seen the Pistons versus the Bucks because I felt like the Bucks were just reeling. You know, they were just revolving around Giannis. I
Yep.
know that the Pistons kind of struggled against him in the regular season, but that's all that film you can build up, and you got an unhealthy Dame that they thought was going to come back, but he didn't. You know, it was just like his career is probably over, RIP. But I don't know. I agree. They beat a very okay team in the Bucks, and yeah, I see them probably losing this series.
Yeah. I think Dame comes back. I think he comes back and gives them something still. He's gonna probably not have as
Yeah.
much athleticism, but I think he'll still play.
Oh, yeah, fair. A
Um,
left Achilles, an Achilles is tough, man.
Absolutely, especially at his age.
Yeah,
Uh,
and the sport too. You know,
Speaking of,
like
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like basketball's a little different than football. I feel like in that way. I know you're making a lot of cuts either way, but just like the padding and the braces that you're wearing, you know, on the basketball court, you need to be a lot more weightless. And I hope he comes back. It would be great to see a couple more Dame years. But go
I,
ahead.
I didn't
Sorry.
know you're good. I just can't see him going out like that, like leaving Portland after all this time just to not play in either postseasons that he's been gone. I can't see that being the end of
Yeah,
his career. I hope it's
fair.
not at least.
I do too.
Speaking of old people dealing with health issues, Greg Popovich will no longer be the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs and is transitioning full time to team president. This is a tweet from Shams Charania. So he is the NBA's all time winningest coach and led the Spurs to 5 championships. Absolute amazing coach. Just want to give him a shout out, give him all his flowers. Like, that is so spectacular, everything that he has accomplished with different variations of teams and players and putting that together. 5 chips as a coach. All time winningest coach. Most games won. Shout out to you, Greg Popovich, and I hope that you make a full recovery from all of the health situations going on with you. And I look forward to seeing what he's able to cook up as team president.
Mm, me too, man. Yeah. On that note, a little lighthearted. I mean, Pop. I just watched a video, a compilation of his years of coaching, and it was mostly just him talking to the media, and he would play so dumb to like the media would just be like, "Oh, what do you guys need to do here?" He's like, "Score." And just like how do you guys think you're 17 points ahead after the half? He's like, "I don't even know. Honestly, we're just winging it out there." You know, but in the meantime, he's working up how to cook you for 20 more in the second half and win by 37, you know. He 5 championships is nuts. He won. Yeah, it felt like every other year San Antonio was winning in the early 2000s, late 90s. The David Robinson years, the Tim Duncan years, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Um, those guys were some of my least favorite players because they kept beating my Pistons. But I have always respected Pop. He's always been a great coach, and um, he will be missed as a coach in the league. But seeing him moving to president, I think will still be good, and his weight will still be added to this franchise.
It's sad. I wanted to see a healthy run with De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul, Wemby, and Pop together, and it's sad that we're
Man,
not going to get
me
that.
too. Yeah, time, time, baby. It's a wild thing.
True. You ready to do some Lexi's lore?
Let's get it. Welcome back to Lexi's Lore.
Well, thank you, Kyle, for the introduction. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Lexi's Lore.
Let's
You guys
go.
ready to get started?
Yeah.
I have been waiting for this since the spelling bee.
This week's theme is moose facts.
Oh
Oh, let's
shit!
go.
Our
So,
Canadian
fun
fans are
fact.
tuning out.
Woo! Fun fact: moose are my favorite animal, and the number 12 is my lucky number. So I figured this is a great week to do it.
I like it.
Yeah, and isn't he kind of
Alright.
cute?
Very cute.
I think it's actually maybe a female, but let's go. Okay, so this week's format's a little bit different. It's gonna be true or false. So yeah, there's only I think 10 questions, and then as always for all the marbles. So yeah, let's get into it. Spence, can you keep score for me?
Got it.
Thank you, thank you. Let's get going. Okay, question number 1. Another name for a moose is a rubber-nosed swamp donkey. True or false?
True.
I'm gonna say false.
Okay. And it's true.
Did you see that first picture of that moose, dog?
All right. Well, I mean,
Rubber-nosed
I didn't
swamp
know they had swamps in Canada. All right.
Canadian swamp donkeys. Okay. Question number 2. The flap under a moose's chin is called a bell.
False.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
fucked here. True.
Okay, I love that we're picking different answers each time, so we can
Yeah, that's
have a
that's
winner
why
and a
I'm
loser.
gonna get
Let's
screwed.
do it. Okay, Kyle, you're right. It's true.
Damn.
I would
1 to
have thought it
1,
was called
baby.
like I don't know, like a gangle. I don't know.
Like jangle.
We'll
Anything
call
but
it a bell. I mean, that definitely doesn't look like a bell, but
Right.
we won't talk about what it looks like.
Moving on. Okay. Question 3. A full-grown moose can get as big as 2,000 pounds.
I'm gonna say false.
False.
And it is false. They can get as big as 1,800 though. Look
Damn.
at that beefy boy.
I thought it was gonna be bigger than that.
That's crazy.
Oh. Bigger than 2,000 pounds is crazy. That's huge.
Moose are fucking huge. Moose are
Moose are
huge.
big.
They are. I love it. Okay. Question.
I
Wait,
love
what's the score so far? 1-1?
2 to 2.
2 to 2.
2-2. Okay, bet. And question 4. Okay. A moose can eat up to 70 pounds of food in one day.
True.
God, that feels true. 70 pounds is a lot. I'm gonna say false.
Okay. And it's true. 70 pounds is a lot. That's fucking insane.
Get
No wonder
at
they're
me.
almost 2,000 pounds.
I should have stuck with it. I just didn't want to pick the same thing as you, man.
That's fair.
Well, I'm always gonna be right, so
All right, I'll keep riding your coattails then.
Okay, question number 5. Halfway point. A moose can kick in any direction with its front hooves.
false. Only backwards.
Kyle?
True.
And it is correct.
Ooh.
It's true. Which is kind of weird, right? It's like, is it because their knee, the front knee, is like double jointed?
I don't know.
I just weirdly remembered a movie where a guy got kicked in the like he got kicked frontward by a moose, and it not like that's actually scientifically accurate, but that was what backed up my answer. So it was right.
And I just said that all my answers are gonna be right too. That's
Real life
crazy.
application.
Yeah. Yeah. Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah. Okay, question number 6. More than 50% of moose calves are killed by cars, so baby moose.
Jesus, that's morbid.
More than 52. I'm gonna hope that's false.
I do too. I'm gonna say false as well. Hopefully, if we're both wrong, that's a good thing. That means we're good people.
True.
That's right.
True.
It is false.
I fucked
50% of calves are killed by predators.
We're
Like
less of
wolves
good
or
people.
bears.
Because we got gain out of it.
No, I switched
But-
up. I said true. I said true at the end. Kyle, you got it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I said true like right before you switched it. If it would have been roles
Damn,
reversed, I'd have wanted them not to count. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my L there.
Damn, I didn't even hear that. That's crazy. Also, look at how cute the baby moose is. Oh my gosh.
That's respect. I didn't even hear it, Spence. I literally put your tally down.
You know, I'm an honest man.
You are.
Oh yeah. Okay. Question 7. The leading cause of death for adult moose is getting hit by a car.
Probably because what the fuck else can
Ooh.
kill them? They're fucking massive. True.
Getting
But at the same time, they can hit cars.
Getting
They don't,
hunted.
they don't get hit by cars. They hit cars.
I'm gonna say false.
It's true.
Fuck. All right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just their size. Like they have, there's predators that will.
No, I should have
take
helped
them
with
out,
that.
but-
I could have helped the lead too.
Oh,
Now we're
then-
tied again.
Also,
4-4.
On the next
How
episode
did the
of
moose get in that car?
carefully.
Yeah, very careful. The wind.
On the
Had
next
to have been.
on the next episode of Late Entry, we're gonna discuss what wins in a fight: a moose or a gorilla.
I'd say give me 20 moose.
20 moose
Yeah,
versus a
we need more
gorilla.
than one moose for sure.
20 moose versus like 2 gorillas. I feel like a 10-to-1 ratio or 10 versus 1.
I'm taking the 20. I think that less than 20 moose could do it.
Really?
Hell yeah, bro! They
Yeah,
get
you might be right.
a
Yeah,
running
they're
start at
strong.
you with those
Yeah.
fucking antlers.
Especially male with the antlers. Yeah.
Like 3. I feel like
I
good
think they've
size.
got more endurance too. I'm taking 3 moose per gorilla. They don't get the job done.
Yeah. At least one's gonna go down or be severely injured, but that's as I said last time, my warriors, that's part of the cause. You fight that war. All right? You fight under Kyle.
We're all gonna die.
Oh,
The Kyle flag.
question. Okay.
Kyle, you said that you have seen Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I saw it in high school.
You're literally Commander Irvin. Go send these niggas to their death
Yes.
for a good cause.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Like they're all just pawns to me.
Crazy. And people ate it up. Okay.
Calves can
Question
outrun a
number 8.
human
Damn,
by the time they're
That's
5
it's
days old.
Lexi's lore, not Kyle's lore. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Question
Pretend that
8.
didn't happen. Okay, question 8. Calves can outrun a human by the time that they are 5 days old. True or false?
True.
My ADHD took over.
Wait, no.
Uh,
False. False. I saw Bambi.
Yeah, 5 days old.
I saw Bambi. Those motherfuckers be shaky. I know it's a deer, but they cousins.
All right, false.
It's true.
Shit.
Isn't that crazy?
5 days
I
old?
mean, look at those. Yeah.
This
5
motherfuckers
days old.
come out the womb with the fucking
I had
the
a feeling
motors
that was
on.
one of them damn trick questions.
You know me. They gotta have a couple of them in there.
Yeah.
Curveballs.
Son of a gun.
We got question number 9. Adult moose can run as fast as 42 miles per hour.
Oh, that's definitely true.
True. It's probably false, but I'm not fucking giving my lead up to Kyle on this question.
We're tired, aren't we?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's sorry. I'm not
Oh,
losing
okay.
on this question. So yeah,
Oh, okay. We're going to the tiebreaker.
It's false. They can run
Son of a
35 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour if they're doing like long distance, like standing.
did we say true or false?
Correct. You guys said true.
Okay. Bet.
So we're both at 4.
Yep.
Okay, so we're on question
Fudge.
10. Let's see who pulls through the basic round with the win. Okay. Moose are the second tallest mammal in North America. The silence was crazy.
Are there polar bears in North America?
No.
Then false.
True.
Final answers? True and false?
Yep.
Spencer said false.
It is false. They are the tallest in North America.
They are the tallest.
What the fuck else is gonna be taller than them, dog? A polar bear. End of list.
A polar bear isn't taller than them, is it?
Yes, polar bears
guess
are
it might
huge.
be.
A polar bear on
If
2
you talk
feet,
about-
they're massive.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I was thinking, all right, fair enough. Yeah. I was thinking moose on 2 feet versus a bear on 2 feet, but a moose can't really go on 2 feet. But I that would also make it the tallest, not the second tallest, regardless. So, fuck me. Good job, Spencer.
Good job, Spence. Well, to be fair, we have a for all the
I
marbles.
love Lexi's
So,
lore.
You
I win
know
all the
how
time.
that goes. We have one more question. It's not true or false based. Instead, it is fill in the blank.
Is this worth
It's
2 points?
Yeah, it's for all the
two
marbles.
fill in the blanks, and it's for all the marbles. So if you get both of them correct, you win the whole game. If you get one of them correct, then I'll give you 2
Then you give us what?
2 points. So just enough for Kyle to come back with the lead if he got it and you missed it, and enough for you to still pull away with the win.
Wait, so if you get 1 right or 2 right, you win either way.
What if you guys both get the first one right?
If you get 1 right, I lose. If I get both right and you get both wrong, I win?
Ask us
Or
the
one
question.
of the 2 wrong, I win?
Ask us the question.
I feel like it made sense. Now I'm confused, so I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense. Okay.
Probably makes more sense than
fuck it, we're gonna go.
to us.
Okay, fill in the blank. Moose can dive
Oh.
how many feet underwater and stay underwater for up to how many seconds?
30 feet, 85 seconds.
I'm going 20 feet, 90 seconds.
Let's see. It's 20 feet and 30 seconds. So Kyle got 1. And Spencer
Does that mean we
so Kyle
tied?
wins.
So
Oh, I
No,
win.
'cause it's for 2 points.
Oh,
You got one of the 2 correct. It was for 2 points.
I
And then
love
if you got
Lexi's
both of them
lore.
correct, it's for the game.
I meant it the whole time. I love Lexi's lore. I
yeah,
always
thank
win
you.
this shit. Shout out Chris Webber. Shout out Lexi. Shout out my mom.
I'm disgusted.
Oh yeah. Well, look at these cute moves. Maybe it'll make you feel better.
The fucking
Spencer, you earned that win. I don't even deserve it.
that
But I'll take it.
That middle moose looks crazy.
Doesn't he? It looks like when you see like side profiles of, or like front profiles of like cartoon characters on shows.
No, it looks like a person with their face smushed up against a glass.
It looks like the Tinder date you met in real life.
Oh no.
You've had some bad experiences, my friend.
Once or twice.
Well,
Oh no.
no
It's
wonder.
for a later episode.
No wonder he knew so much about moose facts.
Oh. And on that note, that's all. So that. Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
Lex.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Lexi.
Of course.
All right. So
Where were we?
we
You want to talk about my Tinder dates?
we only have one funny post this time because we started off the show with Delco Pooper. But I think this shit is hilarious. How people everywhere are fucking upset. GTA 6 has pushed their release date to May 26th, 2026. If you believe that is even going to be the actual day. So they pushed it back a full year.
Are you kidding me?
That game is never.
Holy.
That game is never coming out. That game is
No.
never coming out, dog.
No, we're going to get Travis Hunter winning Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year before we get GTA 6.
Dog. GTA fucking 5 is almost as old as Popovich's tenure was.
Well, the craziest part is they still get so many plays per month, bro. Like,
Which is crazy. What are you still
why
doing on
would
that
you
game?
come out with a new game? Everybody's still playing your old shit.
I mean, at some point, push the shit forward, please. GTA
No, I
5
know.
came out when I was in fucking, early high school? It's been a long time, dog.
That was PS3 or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've seen like two consoles, 2 or 3.
Two full generation. I mean, there's PS4, PS4 Slim, PS4 Pro, like, and then PS5, PS5 Pro. Like, there's so many iterations of PlayStation that have come out and Xbox that have come out since the last GTA. So, yeah, I mean, we're not the first to talk about it. We won't be the last, but drop a goddamn game.
Yeah, seriously. It's crazy that they were supposed to be one of the big games for the PS5, and PS5's been out since COVID, so it'll be 6 years.
Yeah.
If that comes out on time still. They've got some high expectations.
It won't.
They've got some
Like
high
you said,
expectations.
it won't.
Like, if you wait this long to make a game, that game better be perfect. Because when they come out...
John Morant better be a freaking downloadable character.
That's crazy. When they come out and you have the first fucking glitch on the game, and people are going to say, I waited fucking 16 years for this, it's going to be bad. But
Yeah, fact.
that's it for us on this episode, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this, leave us a comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. Tell Kylie's a fucking cheater at Lexi's lore. He and Lexi
Yeah, I won that on some bullshit.
colluding against me. But
That's just two white people beating the black man yet again.
that's crazy, dog. I'm taking my talents elsewhere.
On your own show.
Yeah, I'm leaving, y'all. Colonized fucking late entry. All right, y'all. Catch us Sunday night for, well, I guess we drop Monday, the Last of Us, and then Tuesday we'll be out with another episode of Late Entry.
Please comment. Tell us how stupid we sounded.
All right, that's it for us this time. Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.